Good afternoon, everyone, and namaskar. On behalf of our family, we welcome you today here for Meeta's prayer ceremony. We just request you if you could just switch off or keep your phones on a silent phone. That will be really helpful. So Meeta, as you know, and I'm sure most of you know Meeta here, and you remember as a very cheerful and a full of energy person. She was actually very enthusiastic, she was inspiring, and she was very magnetic. She had this ability to connect with everyone on her own level. It was a distinct and a unique identity which she created with each and every one of us. And it was this connection which we want to cherish and never to forget. She left an impression on everyone. And that impression was that whenever you think of her, I believe it just gets a smile on your face. Her energy, you can feel her consciousness in your own consciousness. I would just like to answer a few questions which we've been getting. What happened, how did it happen, and what went with her in the last 6 months. So it was somewhere in January where she was experiencing these consistent headaches, and unfortunately at that point of time she also got an attack of sinus. So all our energies, the entire family, we started focusing on that. And after a lot of investigations, nothing came out. But the headache, and when the sinus subsided, the headache did not go. We went in for further investigations, and it was near mid of March when she was diagnosed with this disease, cancer. And doctor made it very clear to all of us at that point of time that her was a very advanced stage and not curable, and that she had very limited time. Part of our family, very close to Meeta, the people she really loved and they loved her too, we all came together and we took a collective decision that we will try to give her the best time, a qualitative time. But somewhere our main focus was to fight her pain which she was suffering. So we went ahead with the initial treatment. And Meeta, as you know, she's always a person, was always in a hurry. Procrastination or delaying was never a part of her. And probably somewhere she realized that it's incurable and everyone's trying to fight. She did not accept the treatment at all. We went on for a first chemotherapy and she just did not accept it, rather her condition deteriorated. We were totally helpless, and after a period of 45 days in the hospital, we took that collective decision of getting her back home. And surprisingly or magically or miraculously, that part of the brain which causes you to feel the pain got numbed by the disease itself. And the day she came home, we were not very hopeful. She spent next 3 months peacefully in her house with her children, with her well-wishers, with the people she loved. And we all came together, and that was the entire purpose of, and we thanking God even in this till date of she got rid of that pain. There's another very interesting side of Meeta. Most of you would know that she was very, very spiritually inclined. She came to these teachings, she came to Ananda Sangha in 2016, and she was practicing and following teachings of our Guru Paramhans Yogananda. His book, it's called The Autobiography of a Yogi. Most of you would have seen Meeta had that book next to her bed throughout this journey. Whether she was in the ICU, whether she was in the MRI, whether she was in the bedroom, including the operation theatre, that book was next to her. Meeta was also very inclined towards seva in the ashram. She was part of the every Sunday seva team. She was part of the decoration team, and she had a very strong connect with music also. Swamiji's music, which today we'll be chanting here. These are our friends from Ananda. They all are very, very close to Meeta. And in next 45 minutes, we'll only request you to try and tune into Meeta's vibration. Try to make that connection, whatever connection you have. These are our favorite chants, 4 or 5 chants which we'll be singing tonight, as the day passes by in the afternoon. And you'll feel her vibration, I'm sure. Thank you. And I would like to call Raghav. We would just like to share a few thoughts of his.
Good evening to everyone in attendance over here. Excuse my voice, I got a cold. So, seeing so many people over here itself, gives us an idea of the values and the virtues by which my mother lived her life by. Everyone present here is here because of the love that they have given or received my mother in her life. I want to thank you all for being here. For me, my mother was nothing less than a superhero. She lived for us and did all that she could for us in her capacity at whatever point of time, with life circumstances and whatnot. She was a beautiful woman, and that's saying something. She cherished her family, valued her friends, and loved all. I won't take much of your time in sharing my personal memories with her, but all in all, I'm a proud son who will remember her as a beloved mother, a passionate and a talented individual, a strong woman, and the most formidable woman I've ever come across. Between my siblings and I think all of us can, be on the same page that she didn't make us feel any indifferent, may it be shopping, traveling, dinner, lunches, doing whatever. She treated us all the same. She was truly one of a kind. I want to end by quoting something that I read which reflects my mother. She made broken look beautiful and strong look invincible. She walked with the universe on her shoulders and made it look like a pair of wings. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate it a lot.
So as part of the Ananda ritual, we will be performing an astral ascension ceremony. This is a ceremony when the soul leaves the body from this material plane and moves on to the astral plane, or when the soul leaves this world of matter and moves to the world of light and energy. And I would like to call upon our teacher, Keshavji, to start the ceremony.
Let us pray together. Divine Mother, Heavenly Father, Friend, beloved God, Saints of all religions, great masters everywhere, we ask for your presence at this astral ascension ceremony. Lift us up from delusion, from darkness, from uncertainty, to the clear light of your presence. Ignite our earthliness with the flame of your infinite presence. Inflame our hearts with your love. Inflame our souls with your joy. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti.
Tasmai Shri The words to these chants are on your chair. Please chant along. These are some of Meera's favorite chants. Lord, I am thine, I am thine, I am thine. Lord, I am thine, I am thine. Lord, I am thine, I am thine, I am thine. Lord, I am thine, I am thine. Be thou mine, O a chant, we like to take the vibration inside into our heart and make it our own. Feel the presence of the Lord.
Namah Shivaya. This chant is I am a bubble, make me the sea. The first line is So do thou, my Lord. It's the third one.
Wave of the sea, dissolve in the sea. Wave of the sea, dissolve in the sea. I am the bubble, make me the sea. I am the bubble, make me the sea. Make me the sea, oh make me the sea. Make me the sea, oh make me the sea. Wave of the sea, dissolve in the sea. Wave of the sea, dissolve in the sea. I am the bubble, make me the sea. I am the bubble, make me the sea. So do thou, my Lord. So do thou, my Lord. Thou and I never apart. Thou and I never apart. Wave of the sea.
and winter draw near. My Lord, in your presence I live without fear. Through tempest, through snows, through turbulent tide, the touch of your hand is my strength and my guide. I ask for no riches that death can destroy. I crave only thee, your love and your joy. I ask for no riches that death can destroy. I crave only thee, your love and your joy. The dancers will pass, the singing must end. I welcome the darkness with you for my friend.
Dear Meeta, you who have gone before us have entered a realm which our souls remember, a place of freedom, of light and laughter. Take with you on your journey our blessings and our love. We shall miss you. Our desire is not to hold you back, but only to tell you, friend, we are yours. Our love and support are ever yours. And our prayers for your highest happiness. We shall meet again. Once more, we shall laugh together, rejoice together, and joy of seeking oneness with God. Claim your soul's freedom. Bless all who ever harmed you or ever wished you harm. Give them your love and your prayer for their freedom in God. Meeta, cast from your heart all outward attachment. Realize that earthly goals, however shining, are but dreams. God is the only reality. Burn your earthly desires in the fire of wisdom. Burn earthly limitations in the blaze of inner freedom. Burn earthly disappointments in the flames of spreading peace. Burn earthly joys in the bonfire of divine bliss. See your physical form as a discarded garment. Clothed you are now in garments of radiant light. O free soul, see your past actions as scenes in a vast, unfolding tapestry. Feast not your gaze wistfully on episodes already finished, but look ahead. New adventures await you, fresh, joyous victories as you advance toward perfect freedom. And what of us, Meeta, who love you and would be remembered by you? Behold us as threads of light in the tapestry of your life, threads which through the magnet of soul friendship will appear ever and again, woven with increasing beauty as our hearts expand together in God's love. O Divine Spirit, receive this, your child. Purify her in your perfect light and love. Grant her eternal freedom in you.
I will now request Meeta's younger son, Yash, come on stage and share a few thoughts. And Veer also. Meeta had 5 children. She always used to say Raghav the eldest, then came Yash, Arsha, Veer and Ahana. Meeta, had a deep connection with the Guru. She was bestowed with a name called Meeta at Ananda. Meeta meaning a very saintly lady, a very gracious and a giving person. And throughout this journey of hers, when she was there with us, the only words which came out of her mouth in these 90 days were, I love you, bless you. She used to come in consciousness, sometimes during the day or in weeks, but these were the only words which came out. Yash.
Hello everyone. So there's a simple message I want to give to my mom directly. This is just for her. So there is nothing or any number of words and emotions that are ever going to be enough to express what all of us are feeling. What I know simply is that we've all been scarred for life. And here, Mama, I'm supposed to say goodbye to you. How do I do that? How do I say bye to the person I owe everything in my life to? The only person I ever wanted to make proud of the things I achieved or have achieved. Be it little or big. Your face always used to have the biggest, widest, most beautiful smile. So why out of all the people did it have to be you, Mama? It's not okay for you to leave like this. It's not fair. All the sacrifices you've made and the pain you've ever endured will not go wasted. I promise I will be the son and especially the person you would look down upon and be the reason for that beautiful smile to never fade away. You've left Masi 2 full-grown sons and we are not going to be responsibilities. Raghavya and I are just going to be blessings for her. She will look at both of us and she will see that her sister has given her reasons to only smile and shed a lot of happy tears. So Mom, I know I'm not dreaming right now and I know you're hearing this message. I will love you always and forever. You're in all of our hearts and you will be remembered and cherished in the most beautiful of ways. And just one last thing, I just want you to know that I'll be alright. I love you, Mom. To all of us, you were so many things. A mother, a best friend, a
our safety net, our anchor. Thank you for making us travel the world with you. Thank you for always saying yes to all kinds of plans. You may not have laughed at all or any of our jokes, but there wasn't a single time you cried with us. You've been a soul sister to my mom, Dad's best friend, and our whole heart. We love you and we always will. There's no one who can ever take your place in our lives. Thank you for all the memories you have given to us. Thank you. Thank you for everything. We are going to miss you every day. I love you.
And on behalf of Meeta's 12 sisters, Aparna wanted to say something.
I love you, miss. I always have, I always will.
When you say Meeta, there are so many thoughts and visuals of laughter memories of long and meaningful conversations. Positivity that comes to mind. She was such an inspiration to so many of us. Positive regardless of anything going on in her life. She was effortless and natural, brimming with energy. Firecracker of a sister, we all agree. So many people I have met in this world, and so few who spoke without filter. The best part about Meeta was that despite no filter, she could never offend anyone, always smiling, ready to spring into action. What can I say about her creativity? I'm sure most ladies here have something designed by her in their cupboards. Even at the most random moments, as family, we often caught her racking her brain on how she can make someone look beautiful. The family would look to her like phone a friend away for anything and every creative input. Most of us who were close to Meeta know that she was always spiritually inclined. Buddhism, Ananda, she was out there to experiment and explore her spiritual side. She was all heart for all those who were close to her. Lucky are those who she loved. Me and our 10 other sisters were blessed to make that list. She loved traveling, eating good food, celebrating life, and would wear a chef's hat even in the most exhaustive state in all our kitchens. I want to end this note by encouraging each of you to remember Meeta as someone who was never whining, never begrudging. She made most of us feel that she was just a call away. Even for a late night coffee, she would travel an hour to be with all of us. She was non-transactional and all heart. Meeta, you've left us early, but you've traveled the journey of life into our hearts far too deep. One that will keep our souls full until we see you on the other side. We will miss you always. Love from all your 11 sisters.
So in the last 4 months, Meeta's most cherished people, most cherished cousins and friends, we all came together as a team, and it was called the Meeta's Army. We knew we were fighting an invincible battle, but her energies were also indomitable. We were there with her 24/7. One of us were always in and around her. And before we close, we're going to sing Meeta's most favorite chant. It's called I Am Om. It's the last. Yes, we will be doing the Gayatri one, but the last chant would be I Am Om. That's Meeta's favorite chant. Even when Meeta was partially conscious, whenever this chant was played to her or sung to her, she used to repeat this chant. So just 5 minutes, I'll ask you all, read those words and see the vibration. It's a very, very powerful chant. And again, we'll start with the Gayatri one, and then we'll do the chant. And just a second, sorry. So the Meeta's Army, most of it is here. We'll start with Aarti Bhabhi, She was standing like a warrior. And then came Preeti. Preeti, Arsha, Veer and Rajesh, her best friend, always together, just be here. Avinash, Meenakshi, Kapil, Aparna, Veer, Arsha, Yash, you can call, all come this side. We'll all stand together there. And the tiniest soldier, Ahana, not to be seen here. Where's Ahana? There she is. So we spent many hours together in these 4 months with Meeta, always chatting with her, playing games in her room with her. I hope I'm not missing anyone. This was Meeta's army fighting this battle. Ashish and Kashish, yeah, the warriors in the... And Raghav. Raghav, you have to come on your own. I thought you forgot. I said Meeta's sons. Anyways. So there we were, and here we are, and I again pass it on to them. Can just sing along this chant. I think they should sit down with the Gayatri Mantra. Okay. Okay.
So let us all chant the Gayatri Mantra 3 times together.
Come this side, everyone standing there.
Podium wala.
Everybody, if you can please move that side, there's seating available over there. So Mrs. Army, thank you so much for fighting this battle as one. Arsha, you want to come up? So, as you all know, like, after Dad, it was only me, Yash and Mom, and then when this happened, we really got a big shock. Without my family, it wasn't possible to even have come this far in this battle, even though it was a lost battle very soon after it happened. But even though everything, both physically, mentally, even hope, I would really like to thank Mrs. Army for everything, and I'm sure even you would like to thank me for my efforts as well. So I would like to give the mic to Arsha if she wants to say something.
So everyone's already said a lot, and now this is a borrowed poem, but it just fits perfectly. So mates, this is on behalf of your siblings and my siblings. I carry a heart with me. I carry it in my heart. I am never without it. Anywhere I go, you go, my dear. And whatever is done by only me is your doing, my darling. I fear no fate, for you are my fate, my sweet. I want no world, for beautiful you are my world, my true. And it's you are whatever a moon has always meant, and whatever a son will always sing is you. We love you, Miss. Thank you.
Let us chant the Gayatri Mantra now 3 times together. Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat Om Bhurbhuvah Swaha Om Tatsaviturvarenyam Bhargo Devasya Dhimahi Dhiyo Yo Naha Prachodayat
As Dhruv said, even though during certain periods Meera was barely conscious if this chant came, I am home, within her soul just responded and she would try to chant along. It was just miraculous actually. So please be with Meera, chant along, I am home. And this is also Meera's abiding reality, as all of our souls are created by Om, sustained by Om, dissolving in Om. So please, just tune in to this chant along. And then we'll have a few minutes of meditation, and we'll end with the visualization of Om with Meeta. Let's just still our minds and open our hearts. Try to feel the presence, the vibration, the divine stillness of Om within you and all around you, filling this hall. Meeta showering us with this Om. God showering us, merging together. Let's meditate just a couple of moments. Our consciousness also focused on Meeta, her divine presence with us now. Merged in Om together. Let's just be quiet for a couple of moments. And now, let's visualize Meeta clothed in garments of light, spreading her wings, soaring in light. And let's send her our love, our blessings, our wish for her soul growth in the divine light, in the divine vibration of Om. It's rubbing our hands together, send her the vibrations of Om, chanting 3 times, speaking of her with love of light, showering all your blessings upon her, chanting Om 3 times.
So slowly, let's just everybody proceed for tea and snacks. And Mrs. Ami, if you can just greet at the door.
मैं फ़ोन नहीं उठा रहा था ना। समझ गया वो गैस मेरे को फ़ोन कर।
अच्छा